Hope you all enjoying your weekend, and what an awesome week it was. In regards with the zones I've sent to the members, in regards with prediction I've made on my public YouTube videos. Also in the live session, I've given some good trading opportunity, how nicely they have played out. Almost 70 to 80% of the commodities played out from the zones I've mentioned in the report, and some of them I've mentioned in my YouTube videos. Now in the first part, I'm going to show you how the trend shift actually worked in a real market. Now I don't make videos just for the sake of views or just for the sake of putting videos there. I make videos for you. You can learn from these videos. I've already made a video how you can trade trend shifts. If you have not watched that video yet, please, I highly recommend you guys, if you watch me on my YouTube videos, if you watch me every day, then please watch that video. Analysis will make total sense to you if you watch that video. And also, if you are someone who already a profitable trader, who already have a trading experience, it will also top up your knowledge. Videos in the description and in my playlist, feel free to check that out. Now I want to show you the real example of trend shift right here on this pair. Now if you are a commodity trader, if you're a crypto or any other market trader, it is applicable on every single market. Now in the net gas analysis, we had a similar type of situation of trend shift that is also applicable there. That is why I want you guys to learn out of my free lessons that will really help you to understand the market in a more efficient manner. Now, this was the pair I was only taking sell trades since we had a breakout after the consolidation, after this bounce, and I was just waiting for the price to break below this consolidation right here. Once the price breaks below the consolidation, I was just looking for sell trades since we were broken below 50 EMA. The price is now making new lower lows. Again, the trend shift video will explain this in much more depth. Feel free to check that out. The price break below the low, we had a retest right here, we had another low right here, then the price pushed back up, we had a retest, price forms a bearish engulfer, it pushes down. Now for the next entry, if you remember, either I want to go short right here, which I did, which I've shown in my last video as well, in my last weekend's video, and then the price forms a double bottom pattern. Now here, either I want to see a break below this low. In that case, we'll have a confirmation that price now wants to push down and continue to push down in a trend if we had a signals. Now again, in the net gas section, it will make much more sense to you if you watch this part of the video. Now why I did not carry on with my sell trade? Because first thing, the price did not break and close below. Instead, it rejected from here, means we are getting a possible double bottom. After rejection of this pin bar, that could be aggressive double bottom, we had another bullish engulfing pattern right here. Means the price is now telling you that I want to now change my trend, and trend is likely to be shift from here, even as we had not broken below this low, but the price formed a bullish candle, means the trend is likely to be shift. Now for the trend to shift from here, what we are looking at, the first condition. The first condition, price must break above the previous highs right here, right here. Once we have that, yes, we can take a long trade since till this zones. Once we have broken above, in that case, we have a confirmation that price has now confirmed that it is likely to change its trend. Now, it is not something I'm just talking about after this action has happened. It is something I've already mentioned in my live session to my members, and it is something I always talk about in my YouTube videos. But let me show you the clip from my live session so that you know that I've already mentioned my members that we have a likely entry right here. That's a double bottom. So AUDJPY is going to likely push higher from here. Looking at this double bottom pattern, I keep my stop loss below and I will go 1.421 from here. If we have a pullback and price come back to my entry level, my stop loss roughly like this, and 1.421 looks like this. Nice one. So as you can see, the trend has been shifted. We entered this trade right here at this double bottom completion, and after that the price hit the target of 1.4 to 165 pips. Target has been hit, and that's an insane amount of money right here. This much pips is a good reward to risk ratio with 1.4 to 1 target we took hit with my Priority Plus members. Now after that, what happens? The price broke above this anchor and this previous high and close as well. The price closed above this previous high means the trend has been shifted towards the bullish side, and now we can expect the price of AUDJPY to go and continue to push higher at least till this recent highs. Now after that the price broke above, and not just broke above, it forms a pullback after that, followed by bullish engulfing pattern, right? And it is also one of my entry pattern. Now you can't say that, Omar, you don't talk about this in your videos. I always talk about this in my videos, in my free videos, but for the members, of course, I need to send the targets and give them a basic mentorship. Of course, if you are an MMTA full course student, you get full mentorship with that. But with the basic mentorship, we had this entry condition followed by bullish engulfing pattern. And not just that, I've just sent it as a trade alert. Let me show you right here. It is something I've already sent to my members, AUDJPY. And right here the trade alert was sent when the price was right here, and if you see how many pips targets has been hit, 124 pips target has been hit, and before that 165 pips target has been hit. Now if you just take these two trades in a week, I would say that is enough for you to sit back and wait for the next entry condition without being greedy and just jump on in the random trades. We had a losing streak last month and I did not get panic. It was painful, but now we are back up again. Right here, I want to show you a losing streak. Right here, if you see all the way, that is something was painful. But if you are a member since day one of the year, you can see we had this type of streaks, and then we also had these type of months right here. As you can see, a big winning streak, and after this losing streak we can see that we also have again winning streak of 6 winning trades in a row. That is a part of process, and that is a part of business of trading. You don't need to get panic if you see some sort of losing streak. And if you're a beginner, if you just join the group, you just maybe curse me when you look at this losing streak. But if you're someone who understands the system, who know the discipline, then it is just a part of process in the business. That is why I always encourage you guys to understand trading, to learn trading before you move ahead and place your live money in the real market. Now, how nicely the price pushed down. We took sell trade right here. The target has been hit. Trend has been shifted. We took a buy trade. The trend has broken above and confirmed that price is going to push higher in the trend continuation. The trend has broken above this recent low, and then we had another entry that also hit the target. So that is how we take trades with perfect conditions. Yes, if the stop loss was hit, that is fine. We entered with the condition, not randomly. If I was entered randomly, then I would just lose my money again and again. Yes, I would be lucky once or twice, but in a long run, trust me, I would never able to make money in the financial market. So that is how you take your trades with condition. Next, I want to show you commodities, how nicely the zones played out both for support and resistance. I want to show you Palladium here, the commodity zones report that was sent to the members last week, and you see the magic of taking your trades with possible condition and respecting the zones. If you enter your trades with condition from the zones, how nicely you can make money in the market. Right here, this was the area. Above was resistance right here, as you can see in red, and below was support, as you can see in green. Now the report was sent to the members and I told them to wait for the price to come back to this area. If we have, then we're going to enter buy trade. And before that, if the price hit the level of resistance first, if that happens, we're going to take sell trade. So we were prepared to take entries from sell from here and buy from here. Nothing else. Clear picture. Nothing is random. Now before that, we had all these moves, but now the price pushes up. Now if you're someone who's a beginner, you look at this bearish engulfer, you look at the overbought situation in the RSI, and then you're like, let's sell this market, and that would just blow up your account. But instead, I did not care about overbought situation. I just care about my zone here. If the price comes to my zone, yes, I'll take my trade. If not, that's fine, I will look for the next trade. But after a couple of days wait, the price came back in my zone, coming back on 1 hour time frame. It forms a nice aggressive double top pattern, and that nicely hit 1.421 target. Now it is a very aggressive double top, and that could be risky as well. And example of that, it is my live running trade. I don't show these trades in weekends video, which is live running trade, because I don't want you guys to take random trade. This could be a losing trade, but let me show you that right here. So it is my live running trade, and that was also sent to my members. Now I entered right here at this double top because it is not a very clear double top, but it is a valid area from where I was looking to enter my trades. Looking at this valid double top, I entered this trade. Now I'm going to show you that as well, a screenshot that was sent to the members. Now after 2 winning trade that was sent in the group, I took this third trade just in the group. Other than that, I took the other trades with the exact same entries I try to teach to my members, of which I'm going to show you very shortly. Now, I've already mentioned that it would be a very risky entry, so I'm entering with a very low risk. I still take my trades because I have some good winning trades, so it is no harm for me to take one risky trade with a low risk, and that is a good example of that. And let me show you the real account where this trade is running right here. As you can see, this small sign, it is my real account, and this trade is still running. And please do not take this trade. It could be a losing trade. If you just take a random trade, you might be taking one of the losing trades out of a winners. So that is why don't take this trade. Let's see how it goes. Coming back on Palladium, that aggressive entry worked. Of course, in the trading business, we need to take risk. That nicely worked. And what do we have after that? After that, price nicely bounced down, and if you look here on 4-hour time frame, that nicely hit the targets of 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio. So how nicely we took sell, how nicely we took buy, but all with condition. On 1-hour time frame, we had double top. On 1-hour time frame, here we had a morning star pattern right here. That's one of the reversal pattern, which I've already made a video how to trade, how to identify valid candlestick patterns. Videos is also in the playlist. Feel free to check that out. So that is how we need to take our trades without taking any random decisions, and it is something I did not care about overbought, oversold, these type of situations. Example of that is right here. I would say any beginner would sell just looking at these market situation, try to capture the high. But for me, the high is right here with some rules which I have in my trading, which I teach you guys and to my students in my course as well. Then I want to show you Platinum. Exactly the similar condition like Palladium. Platinum exactly the same. The price broke above this level, and now we were waiting for the price to form some sort of condition. What do we have? Swing low, bullish engulfing pattern, and here that nicely hit the target of 1-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Bigger target looks something like this, but Platinum is not one of my best, not a tested commodity. As you can see, we had nice bearish candle engulfer. How nicely it pushed down. As you can see, the price broke above, pull back, bullish engulfer, and I'm expecting a price to push higher. So that is how we need to take the trades. It is a zone that was sent to the members, and it is not something that has been taken randomly. As you can see, the price was here. With the pullback, I was waiting for the price to come back. If the price pulls back to this green area, in that case, I will look for the possible buy trade, and exactly what has happened. On smaller time frame, we took a buy trade as zone was sent on a daily time frame. So I hope that gave you a good understanding of the market without taking random trades, without looking at overbought, oversold, and start selling or buying. Looking at these type of markets, try to look for the condition, try to look for the zones, a valid zone, major areas, bullish candles, signals the price action is telling you. Only then you can start making money in this market. Now these are the zones that was sent to the members, and I let them look at the market to figure out the possible entry patterns. Now with that zone, as you can see, it is an aggressive entry. The way I enter my aggressive entry, exactly same condition happened in a forex pair, and that is how you can learn. Not every trade was sent as an alert, and that is why I send you the zones with alert, so that you can look at exact similar patterns and take your trades and become independent rather than just relying on signal services. Let me show you that right here. EURUSD. It was a trade alert that was sent to the members last week on 11th of September, and as you can see, that nicely hit the targets. Now you have just seen the Platinum and Palladium examples. You have these trade alerts so that you can see how I enter the trades, and then you have these zones that was sent to you every week, so that you look at these zones. Once the price action hit these zones, you look at my trade alerts and take your own trades. Now for Palladium trade or Palladium trade, it was not sent as an alert, but the members and my students, they figured out themselves and entered their trades themselves without relying on me, because they look at these 1 to 2 or 4 trade alerts, whatever I send 1 to 4 alerts for you to look at that and learn and take your own trades, looking at these zones which are sent, and that is how you can become independent. And a nice example of that is right here. Then we have AUD-CAD. Now it is also a very good example of trend shift I've just shown you on AUDJPY. Exactly right here. I want to show you one more trade right here so you can see both trades side by side. Before, we just took sell trade that was sent to the members a week before. This was the trade right here, AUD-CAD. This was the buy trade sent to the members just 3 days before this week. So we enter sell trade with condition, and then we entered buy trade with condition. Now I'm going to show you the concept of that. So the first sell trade we took in a downtrend. The price breaks below 50 EMA, made a new low, followed by bearish engulfer. In that case, we gone short. Right here, we exit this trade. After that, price just broke above the previous high. A shift of a trend shift happened, and now we are no more interested in taking next sell trade. After that, the price broke above this high, formed a pullback, followed by bullish engulfer. That is how we take a trades in a trending market. Like right here, it was a short-term bearish trend. We take sell trade, then the price break above this high. We had an uptrend, a start of the new trend, and nicely price pushed higher, hitting the target here for the buy and for here for the sell. Both target has been hit, and this was the trade alert that was sent to my members last week, and this was a week before that. And that is how we've been taking some trades, and I hope you guys are also learning and implement that in your trading. Doesn't matter which market you trade, the market works exactly in this method. Before I finish the first part of the video, I want to quickly show you the trades which I personally took with the exact same methods which I've shown and sent to my members. Now right here, EURUSD nicely hit my targets. One of my pullback entry which I teach to my students right here, hitting the targets of my pullback entry that happens above 50 EMA, followed by bullish engulfing pattern. Right here, EURJPY exactly same as AUDJPY. Right here, a very good example of taking the trades on your own. AUDJPY, this was sent as an alert to my members. Now you look at this pattern right here, exactly here, a cross is happening, EMA is crossing, and EURJPY that was not sent as an alert, exact same condition. So I've split my risk because I'm going in the same direction. That is why I say it is not a signal group, it is something for you to learn. Look at the same entry condition. If you're confused, you can always DM me or email me to double check your entries. Right here, GBP CHF, nice bullish engulfer that happened right at 50 EMA, nicely hitting the targets, and that is something I personally took, and exactly same condition I sent as an alert for you to learn as well. GBP JPY, that was clearly mentioned in my live session. We entered right here. Let me show you the clip from the live session quickly. Right here, as you can see the live session, I've just muted my video. I want to show you that I've clearly mentioned that we're going to get a possible bounce from here. GBP JPY nicely pushed up, and then CADJPY, I have not taken this as an entry, as I was just waiting for the price to form double bottom, but it still pushed up from my zone that was also mentioned in my live session. So if you're watching me in a live session, very carefully, very clearly, and you are really learning from that, not just using it as some sort of background analysis, listen to it carefully, then why can't you make money? So if you listen to me, if you're really serious and passionate about your trading, you should be listening to my analysis and try to backtest the strategies. If you have your own strategy, backtest that. If you are learning from me, backtest my strategies, implement that in your strategy and make one strong strategy and just use that. Doesn't matter if you have a losing streak, if it turns out to be a winner, above 50% of winning ratio, more than 1-to-1, then you are still profitable. Now, so let's wrap the first part of the video and start analysis with nat gas, gold, silver, and crude oil. But before that, if you are really interested to learn the full trading system, in that case, you have this premium plan. Right, it is just a one-time investment on yourself. You are ready to lose this money in the market in single day, but you are not ready to learn and invest this money and become profitable trader. That is why I show you trades. I record this long weekends video so that you can see that whatever I'm teaching you, a basic rules I'm teaching you on YouTube videos, it is working in the real market. And if you know the full trading system as I trade different strategies as well, then your games of trade will go to the much higher level. And right here, as you can see, with this plan, you have standard plus plan free as well. Standard plan is free, but if you get this plan free with that, where you get live session and full mentorship program until you are fully trained in this course. And it is a lifetime access, just one time payment only. If you're interested, go to moneymarkets.uk. If not, that's totally cool. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video so that you can get these type of content, free content, every single day. Starting our analysis with net gas right here. The price nicely break and close above 50 EMA. The fake out has been proven. Now, I've just mentioned a couple of seconds ago that if you are my student, you can also get basic mentorship. Now, I get these questions from my students, from my members. I want to show you that right here. So one of my member students has messaged me that what are my expectations from natural gas, and right here my answer was that I'm still bullish for the natural gas till double top, and I exit my trades at the double top until I see a possible sell confirmation. If it broke and closed above the first top without sell confirmation, then I will go for the bullish trades only. The reason I've shown you this email, that I've clearly mentioned that if we are broken and close above the first top without any sell confirmation, that I'm no longer looking for double top trades. It is something I've clearly mentioned in my last video, that this could be fake out, and that could be an act of smart money, that they liquidate some traders, creating this candle right here because they want to buy at the better price. Smart money, you might have heard about that. And right here they liquidate, and then right from here the price shoots up. Now, if you are someone who is a beginner, you might not know that it is a fake out. You might be selling right here because you might be looking at this trend. You say that trend is broken. Now let's sell this market. You start selling here. What happens? Boom. It broke above. But instead, I've mentioned that this could be a fake out. But let me show you the clip from my last video so that we can understand conditions and connect the dots from there. We had a big and deep pullback. Now, if you are my student, or if you are following me on YouTube regularly, we had a bearish engulfing entry, and that nicely hit the targets as well. Now we are at 50 EMA. We are also broken below this channel. Now, that could be a fake out below this channel, as I look at 50 EMA for the possible entries. Now, looking at on capital.com data first, what I'll be interested in. I'll be interested in next candle must turns to be a bullish engulfing pattern. Doesn't matter if this channel broke out. Now, most of the traders, they might be looking at this channel and they might start selling here, which I don't normally do. If next candle turns out to be a bullish engulfing candle, I'm gonna go long from here till the first top, exit, and look for the next condition, either for the double top or either for the break above this high for the continuation towards the upside. Nice one. So you see, clearly mentioned that this could be a fake out, and if we are still above 50 and 20 EMA, and unless I'm not confirmed we are broken below 50 EMA with few good candles, I'm not bearish for natural gas. It is a nice uptrend, and my strategies and my rules are very simple. With this strong bullish candle that nicely hit your targets, and that is one of the pullback entry my students are learning with exact 6 rules which I teach you, and all 6 rules were met, and that is a trade some of my students have taken, and price nicely hit the targets, broke above this high. What does it mean? It means now this level has turned a strong support. Now we're going to change the color of this area to green, and we're going to plot Fibonacci tool, as we now have a reason to plot Fibonacci tools. So right here, as you can see, the price has broken above and coming back on 4-hour time. We now have 2 type of entries. Number 1, aggressive entry that looks something like this. Now there's a very likely chance that price will hit 50% retracement. Now I've used the upper level for the Fibonacci tool. There's a chance the price will go down to the lower level. If you're someone who want to plot this level, and that's totally your own decision. In that case, I want to see a pullback to 50% retracement, which is 2.605. from where we can see another bounce out of. Now, if you're someone who want to use the upper level, which is right, that's totally on my discretion. I do not have any sort of rule for that. But if I see some sort of pullback, rejection here, in that case, the price will likely to push up. And that is why it is called an aggressive entry. Let's use the upper level right here. But if you're someone who want to use a less aggressive way to enter, or you want to see a pullback of few candles, must be above 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfing pattern. If you have that, that is a valid, strong entry condition, exact same entry like this. In that case, I'm going to go long till the next level of resistance. And the next level of resistance now I'm going to give you, as we are broken above, that is right here, which is on capital.com 2.975 goes up to 3.959. I'm going to go through Nemex and Owanda in a second. So it is a level till where I'm now bullish till and I'm only looking for the pullback entry bullish with the pullback and keep on taking longs as price just made a new high. We have a very likely chance that price will now retest this zone that has been broken recently. I'll be looking at this zone very carefully that I've just mentioned. As you can see the numbers in blue, if we have a pullback to this zone, that will be a very strong entry. Now the choice is yours. If you want to enter at the zone followed by bullish engulfer or double bottom, that will be a strongest entry. Or if you want to enter at the 50% retracement by keeping your stop loss below this retracement levels, buy limit order and take profit 1.618 retracement, that is an aggressive entry. Or if you want to enter with a pullback entry bullish, that is a less aggressive way to enter. Use 1 to 2 ATR for the targets and manage it till 1.618 retracement. So the other condition now, I'll be looking at prices now likely to push up to the next level of resistance, from where we're going to start to look for the counter trend sell trade with one of the conditions which I'm going to mention in a very short while. Here on Wanda, I've just readjusted the zones, which is right here. 2.279 goes up to 2.359. The price just made a new high, broke above the previous highs, and at this point I'm just using the zone as my trend continuation bullish area, which is right here in green. Now here I'll just be looking at my pullback entry bullish, which I've just mentioned, or retest of my zone followed by bullish engulfer or double bottom entry pattern, or the Fibonacci retracement right here, retest of 50% and then hit of 1.618 retracement with the buy limit order. These are the conditions now I'll be looking at here on Owanda. But here on Owanda, the next zone above, which is quite far, which is right here, 3.126 goes up to 3.286, a zone from where I'll be looking to enter my sell trade. Before that, we do have this minor anchor level. I'll be paying attention for the possible pullbacks, but the major zone is right here on one. These are the zones you need to plot on your charts if you are looking at natural gas. Now here on EMEX, as you can see, zone below, which is 2.285, goes to 2.400. Now if you remember a couple of videos ago, I've said that price has broke above the double bottom pattern of this neckline right here. The price breaks above, retest this neckline followed by bullish candle and then starts to push up, and that is the video I've uploaded 2 weeks ago, and exact same pattern has happened, which I'm going to leave for the next weekend's video. Now at this point the price nicely pushed up NEMEX, and that is a valid bullish engulfing pattern. So exactly the same as Owanda, as the other platforms. So all we are looking at either the pullback followed by bullish engulfing pattern, or with a 50% retracement aggressive entry, something like this. Now again, we are still inside this trend. Expect some rejection from here before the price will push higher. So I'm still in an uptrend, but we are still inside this trending channel, as you can see on the other platforms as well. Inside this trending channel, yes, we had a fake out. That is why expect some pullback and then price to continue to push higher. But the condition I've just mentioned, you need to look for those conditions. If we have that, we are good to go for our trades. And the next zone here on NEMEX is quite far, which I'm going to leave it for the next video, from where I'm going to start to look for the bearish trade. I'm going to mark these zones again in my next video. For now, just look at the zone that was recently broken, which is right here. If we have a pullback to this zone and price from a bullish engulfer, I'm going to go long again. If it's above 50 EMA, that is the strongest entry pattern. Let's look at gold. Nicely pushed up, hit 1.618 retracement, barely hit that, but almost there. That is something I've keep on mentioning. I've mentioned in my last 2 to 3 videos. Let me show you the clip from the last 2 to 3 videos, and that is what we call taking your trades with condition, and exactly how it pushed up massively. And I've clearly mentioned these targets for you, and that is a massive amount of target if you're someone who managed this trade. Gold is now about to in a process of retracement. If you have a 50% retracement, I will set my buy limit order. 1 to 2 ATR will be my initial targets, and in the long run I will be looking at this 1.618 retracement. We're going to push higher. Yes, we're going to enter the trade. Aggressive entry, and both target has been hit. Now I'm still expecting a price to keep on heading higher, and it is a bigger picture. I'm looking at 1.618 retracement is an area at where I'm expecting a price to head to, but in long term. Nice one. So you see the power of taking your trades with conditions and managing your trades. And now we still have a good chance the price will hit at least 1.618 retracement, and 1.618 retracement in the Fibonacci level is a strong level of resistance or support as well. In this case, resistance, as it is above, so we can see a price to hit 1.618 retracement and expect a deep pullback. Once we have that, we're going to look for the next pullback entry bullish. I've clearly mentioned that once the price break above this wick, I'm going to start to look for the next pullback entry bullish for the less aggressive traders, as we are clearly broken above. Now expect some good and deep pullback. It could be above 20 or 50 EMA. Wherever I see a bullish engulfing pattern, I'm going to go long. So only long trades with the pullback entry condition I've just mentioned. Here on silver, we are still inside a level of resistance which is right up there. 31.27 goes up to 32.01, from where I'll be looking to enter my sell trade with a valid pattern, which is a bearish engulfers or double top entry pattern. We still have a chance the price will go up to 1.618 retracement, and here in the zone, look for the valid bearish pattern. Once we have that, we are good to go short. So look for the sell trades only, but if we have a good pullback above 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfer, I'm gonna go long again till I see a selling condition in this area. Lastly, we have crude oil. Is also inside a level of trend continuation resistance level, which is 72.24 goes to 73.35, from where I'll be looking to enter my sell trade. So it is not a valid bullish engulfer, in case you are wondering. If I see more pullback and price forms some sort of double top or bearish engulfer, only then I'm gonna go short. If there is no condition, I will not go short without any condition. But if we have a pullback above 50 EMA and price from bullish engulfer, I'm gonna go long. So if I get a sell condition first, I'm gonna go short. If no condition, price form just forms a pullback followed by bullish engulfer, I'm gonna go long till here and start to look for the next buy sell condition. If we are broken above dramatically, in that case the price will likely to push up and continue to push up in a trend to the next level of resistance. But for that, this zone needs to be broken. If not, bearish engulfer will be a signal, or double top will be a signal for the price to push down. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you got a value out of this long video. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.